You know that feeling, right? You're scrolling online, maybe Pinterest, maybe Instagram, just browsing.
Hmm.
And this amazing outfit just pops out. And instantly you're thinking, okay, but how would that really look on me?
Yeah, or you think about ugh, the hassle of actually going to a store, the fitting rooms.
Exactly. Piles of clothes, bad lighting. It's
Yeah,
not always fun.
definitely not.
Well, today on the deep dive, we are getting into Google's brand new app. It's called Doppl.
Doppel, right? Doppl.
And it's really aiming to, well, solve that exact problem we were just talking about. Like a shortcut almost to seeing yourself in basically any outfit you find online without, actually putting it
A
on.
virtual try-on, but maybe next level.
Yeah, exactly. So our mission today is to unpack what Doppel is, how the tech actually works,
Mm.
some of the, let's call them surprising quirks that came out in early tests,
Oh yeah, there were some good ones.
and what it all might mean, for online shopping, maybe even our digital selves down the line.
Right. Big picture stuff, too.
And just so you know, everything we're digging into comes from this really great hands-on article by Emma Roth.
Over at The Verge.
Yep, The Verge. It just came out June 27th, 2025. Gives a really good first look.
It's a solid piece.
Okay, so let's jump right in then. What is Doppel, actually? What's Google trying to pull off here?
So Doppel is basically an app, and it uses generative AI, think diffusion models, that kind of advanced stuff,
Okay.
to create these pretty realistic clips and still photos of you wearing clothes you just find somewhere on the web.
So taking window shopping and making it super personal, fast.
Exactly. It's trying to bridge that gap.
And how does it work for, like, the user? Is it complicated?
No, that's the thing. It sounds pretty straightforward. You basically just take a screenshot
Of the outfit.
from anywhere.
Yeah, Pinterest, Instagram, a shop's website, wherever. Then you need a photo of yourself.
Just any photo.
Well, a full body one. And the article stresses it needs good lighting, like bright, even light.
And you should be in a natural pose, relaxed.
Yeah.
And no hats. That seemed important.
Right, no hats, got it.
So you upload those two things, the screenshot, your photo in Doppel creates a still image of you in the outfit.
Just like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then there's this extra step. You can tap an animate icon.
Animate. What does that do?
It adds a little random animation. Like the article mentioned, maybe you're throwing up a peace sign or smiling and waving
Wow.
or striking some kind of pose. Just a short little clip.
Okay, that speed, the personalization, that sounds genuinely useful. Emma Roth in the article said she tried on, 5 outfits in 10 minutes?
Yeah, something like that, using her AI lookalike.
For anyone who wants things quick, that efficiency is huge. Could really change how you shop online.
Absolutely.
Huh.
I mean, the promise is definitely there. Huge convenience, but, and there's always a but with new AI, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Especially AI dealing with bodies and clothes.
Exactly. It's complicated stuff. And, well, Emma Roth's testing, it definitely uncovered some, let's say, wild results, some unexpected glitches.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. Tell me about the glitches. What kind of creative interpretations did the AI manage?
Right. Creative is a good word for it. So one big thing seemed to be what the article called the pants problem.
The band's problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in one example, she tried on an outfit with skinny jeans,
Okay.
but Doppel turned them into red shorts. And apparently the jeans sort of wrapped around her calves, like leg warmers.
Leg warmer, seriously.
That's what it said. And another time, with distressed jeans, it only rendered the bottom half of the jeans.
Just the bottom. What happened to the top?
Well, his shirt apparently got super long, like it stretched down to where shorts would normally end on her. Trying to fill the space, maybe?
Huh. So the AI is getting confused about where one piece of clothing ends and another begins, or maybe the original photo.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
It really shows how AI can kind of struggle with context, right?
Yeah.
Especially translating a 2D image onto a 3D form when the base garment is different. It suggests, maybe gaps in the training data.
Right. How clothes actually drape and fit is complex.
Very. And then there was the bare feet incident.
Okay, this sounds memorable.
It really is. She tried on an outfit, but the screenshot was only from the knees up.
Right.
So Doppel didn't just put her in the shorts from the screenshot. It made them shorter than her real shorts.
Okay. A bit weird.
And then it gave her, quote, somewhat convincing fake feet.
Fake feet. Where did her real feet go? She was wearing socks, right?
Mismatched socks, yeah.
Hmm.
The AL just replaced them with generated feet. She even put in the article, no, those are not my real feet.
Wow. Okay, that's something. The AI just decided needs feet here.
Pretty much. Filling in the blanks, but maybe not how you'd expect. It also apparently generated shoes sometimes, even if the original outfit didn't show any.
So it's trying to create a complete picture, even if it has to guess.
Seems like it. But maybe the weirdest or most interesting quirk was this bobblehead effect.
Bobblehead.
Yeah. So when Emma and also a colleague used mirror selfies, photos they took of themselves in a mirror.
Uh-huh. A lot of people take photos like that.
Right. But when they used those photos, Doppel consistently made their AI versions look thinner.
Thinner.
Yeah, she said, to the point where they resembled bobblehead figures.
Whoa. Like unnaturally thin?
Apparently. But here's the key part. This didn't happen when they used other full-body photos, ones taken by someone else.
Okay, that is specific. Why would a mirror selfie cause that?
Well, that's fascinating, isn't it? It really points to how AI, even these advanced models, can get tripped up by perspective, by the subtle distortions in a mirror selfie. Inferring a 3D shape from a 2D image is hard, and mirror selfies add another layer of complexity. It's not just a funny glitch.
No, it tells you something about the AI's limitations, how it sees or interprets the world.
Exactly. It's struggling with the nuances of human form and camera perspective, especially self-taken photos versus third-person shots.
So, okay, we have these amusing but also kind of revealing quirks. Given all that, what's the potential here? And is Google putting any controls on this?
Yeah, they definitely seem to be thinking about the control aspect. The article mentions guardrails.
Like what?
Well, Emma Roth apparently tried to upload a bikini picture, like a more revealing outfit.
Okay.
Doppel wouldn't allow it, blocked it.
Okay.
And her colleague tried uploading an image of President Donald Trump.
And that was blocked too?
Yep, also blocked. And Google's stated reason, according to the article, is to make it harder for people to create fake images of public figures.
Right, deep fakes and that sort of thing.
Exactly. Or generating, explicit images of someone without consent.
Which is obviously a huge concern with generative AI.
Absolutely. So it raises that whole question, right? How much control should the companies have versus the user? Where's the line between creativity and preventing misuse? It's a tough balance.
Definitely a conversation that's happening across the AI world.
Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier, this isn't Google's first time dipping into virtual try-on, right?
Not at all. They've actually had some kind of virtual try-on feature for a couple of years now, apparently.
Okay.
And even earlier this year, they expanded it so you could upload your own photo
Right.
to try on clothes like shirts, dresses, skirts, pants, but only things you found directly in Google search results.
Ah, so Doppel is the next step then, broader reach.
Yeah, the article calls it an even bigger leap because now you can try stuff from basically anywhere on the web.
Not just Google shopping or search.
Right. And crucially, it adds that video element, the animation part. That's new.
That does feel like a significant step up. So if, and it might be a big if for now, but if Google smooths out these quirks, fixes the bobblehead, stops giving people random feet, the article suggests it really could become, quote, a handy way to imagine yourself in an outfit you find online. It could actually change things for you, shopping online, make it feel more real, more personal.
I think that's definitely the goal, making online shopping less of a guessing game.
Okay, so let's just quickly recap then. Google's Doppl app, it's this new tool, uses AI to let you virtually try on clothes from anywhere online.
Right. Screenshots plus your photo equals stills and short animated clips of you.
It's out now in the US, Android and iOS. Huge potential for making online shopping easier, more personal.
But still early days. Comes with some pretty funny and interesting quirks.
Yeah, the pants problem, the surprise bare feet, the mirror selfie bobbleheads. They definitely show the AI is still learning about, well, us
Right.
and our clothes
Yeah,
and 3D space.
for sure. It highlights those ongoing challenges in AI development.
So maybe taking this a step further, thinking bigger picture here,
Yeah.
beyond just trying on a new shirt, what does an app like Doppl mean for, our digital identities?
That's a really interesting question.
I mean, if the AI can decide to make you look thinner just because you used a mirror selfie, or if it swaps your socks for bare feet, how much control do we really have over these AI versions of ourselves?
Yeah, that's the core of it, isn't it? We provide the input, but the AI interprets and generates. And its interpretation might not match ours or reality.
And where could that lead? Not just for fashion, right? But how we present ourselves, how we're seen in all kinds of digital spaces in the future.
It opens up a whole area to consider, definitely. Control, authenticity, perception was all wrapped up in there. Something for you to definitely think about.